Welcome to another episode of Core Reviews. My name's Legacy.
And I'm Max.
I'm Bobby.
Vitamin J.
And Hunter.
So welcome to another one of our wrestling reviews as we are reviewing the 2024 Royal Rumble.
Still is weird saying 2024.
Adrenaline.
2024. All right. So we're going to get into it. Gentlemen, are we ready?
Mm-hmm.
No, I said, are you ready?
No, I was waiting for it. I'm down.
Edit that up. Edit him out.
Way to bring the energy, baby.
I know, I'm trying to bring it, All right, so we're going to start off with the first match was the Women's Royal Rumble. And, only two of us got it right because, two of us were genius.
We saw the vision.
It was working. We saw it was Bayley not only winning, but breaking a record of amount of time in a Royal Rumble.
No, good choice. My pick was third place, but, it's okay.
Yeah, you were close. That other Joker's putting back in. She got eliminated. Wow.
Yeah.
But let's not talk about your picks last night, okay?
Yeah, you did get dead last.
We've all been dead last before.
Yeah, you guessed. So as we all guessed, because we also will add that we do like surprise appearances, and all of us pick, of course, probably picked Jade Cargill. So that was a big moment. The stare off between her and Bianca was great.
What I think is good for the women now is that in the past, to fill out the 30-woman spots, you would have a lot of nostalgia acts coming in. Now, was there any yesterday as a nostalgia act?
Nostalgia acts? No. The only surprises were Jade and Naomi and Jordan Grace, really.
Yeah, it was featured full-time wrestlers.
That was good. The women's roster is starting to get stacked.
And it might be a year late now where WWE lets the TNA Women's Champion come onto the Royal Rumble.
Yeah, no matter what, Naomi or Jordan Grace is going to have the title. So.
Yeah. Well, WWE, they're not fearing TNA, so okay, you can come on.
Yeah, and if you don't constantly badmouth them, it's amazing what accomplish in a partnership.
Oh yeah, no, because Triple H said he hopes to do some of that more in the future of getting some, and I like they also acknowledged the rivalry a little bit with Naomi and Jordan when they shook hands, but then stared because they just had a match together. So they kind of acknowledged that.
They kind of did the old Sami Zayn, Kevin Owens, so they're just constantly hitting each other. I thought that was pretty funny.
If they were to come to WWE, you have conditioned them to know who they are.
No, it's nice that it's good for Jordan Grace because she can go back to TNA, and now a lot more people have seen her, and they see how absolutely huge this woman is, and now she feels like a bigger deal just for being in the ring with a bunch of WWE people.
Oh yeah. I also WWE, great job on Jade Cargill. Came out to a loud pop, and then the first thing they did was smartly they had Nia eliminate 8 women right before that to build Nia up, and then she went and took out Nia.
That was probably the best elimination because she eliminated Nia single-handedly. That's probably the best elimination of this Rumble. I also got a kick out of Kairi Sane's elimination. She was hanging on, and then she slowly just fell down.
Oh yeah,
Chelsea Green had a rough go of it yesterday.
Oh yeah.
I've never had Jax falling on her constantly.
I never watched that. I need to watch the best Rumbles, honestly.
And of course, R-Truth, he misunderstood, and he shut up, which was hilarious.
It's kind of misunderstanding. I think I can't remember. One of these past few years, the men's Rumble was first, and so he just got confused. He thought they were just doing the men's first again.
Mm-hmm.
Easy confusion.
Our kids got such a kick out of like it's the wrong Rumble, R-Truth. But yeah, this is a pretty good Rumble. I think they picked the right winner. They keep saying that she's going to challenge Rhea. Obviously, the storyline is more than likely going to be Bayley versus Io with Bayley's face turn coming. So I'm thinking they're going to do the it's going to be they're going to borrow from Evolution turning on Batista. They're going to do a little bit of that. Damage Control turning on Bayley. And now only one 4-horsewoman has not won a Rumble.
I don't know. Maybe one day she'll come back. Who knows?
This was probably one of the better choices for the winner.
I will say, I thought maybe Damage Control was going to go and screw her over somehow. When Kay saying, and that was just like, once they got eliminated, I was like, okay, cool. Because I thought that's how they were going to build.
I started feeling good after Becky got eliminated. That was a big one.
Oh, once she got eliminated, I was like, great. Any other thoughts on the Royal Rumble? I thought quality. I enjoyed it, despite the fact that I picked the winner.
This might be the best women's Rumble.
Yeah, I like how they didn't have to rely on old legends.
But the last year's was good too. Last year's was good too, Rhea. So, but it's good though. The match quality of the Women's Rumble is clearly picking up. Like the first one's a little rough because they weren't. You had like Max said, you had to fill a lot of the spots with people who hadn't trained in so long. But now it's getting better. Yeah. I do like a lot of people complain about Royal Rumbles now not having a lot of surprises, but I think that's a good thing because it shows how stacked your roster is. And really, that's not truly the point of the Royal Rumble is to fill it with surprises. It's to get a title shot at WrestleMania. It's only supposed to be like 2 surprises maybe per Rumble. It's not supposed to be like fill with 10 surprises.
I mean, also it's not just to fill who's going to get the title shot. It's also to build. It's the road to WrestleMania. You want to start building what the matches for WrestleMania. I need to build with stars here. Not like I agree with what you said. Like too many surprises. Then it's like, okay, so you're telling me you don't have a great roster.
In the past, like in the 90s and 80s, they would announce most of the entrants beforehand. They didn't really do surprises. I mean, obviously, he had a few per. Yeah. But it was more to serve storyline purposes than anything. I would say another reason why people complain about surprises is because they look stuff up online and then they wonder why they're not surprised. Like when we watch, we basically don't go on Twitter the day of the PLE because we don't want to get stuff spoiled. Like who shows up backstage or who did people see at the airport. Mountain looked up some of the stuff before the show and we wouldn't have him tell us. And he said that Jordan Grayson stuff was spoiled. So that would have really ruined it for a lot of people.
It makes it a better event. It makes it just fun, better to watch.
Yeah, if you look at spoilers, you can't really complain about not being surprised.
Live in the moment, man.
Because when they hit the music and you're like, oh my gosh, they're back. Awesome. So, all right. Definitely up there. Great job. Congrats to Bayley. Looking forward to her versus Io. Next, we are going to go with probably one of the surprises because I believe Max and I were talking about this. I thought this was going to be the main event. It's been years since Roman has not main evented a PLE. It's been years.
When this match did in the main event, I was like, okay, it's definitely CM Punk or Cody Rhodes winning.
Oh yeah, definitely. But it was good. I thought another one classic match with none other than the Tribal Chief winning.
Samantha, everyone has to rewatch Samantha Irvin do the call for introducing Roman Reigns. She pushed her soul into it. The only appropriate introduction for Tribal Chief at this point.
Gentlemen, what were your thoughts on the match?
I mean, another dominant performance from the Tribal Chief.
That spot where Roman takes all their finishers. No one sells like death being taking the finish than Roman Reigns.
The spear to the RKO looked pretty sweet.
Oh, that was good. That was very good.
We did have our solo interference, and one thing I will say about that is people online keep complaining about solo interfering. I was like, I think that is the point. They want you to get so tired of solo always coming in because it's like WrestleMania. A certain somebody might stop solos. People don't understand that it's serving a storyline purpose. Mm-hmm.
Well, and also like with any big stable, it was always someone interfering.
Especially NWO. Every week NWO is DQ.
NWO, DX did it for a good while. Like, that was what happened. A lot of the times, they didn't win clean. They won off of interference.
But that was pretty good. Royal Rumble, it seems like there's always something with good multi-man matches in the Royal Rumble.
Each wrestler thought they got their own moment in the match to shine, hit most of their big moves. I was worried coming in that one of them was going to look weak because really none of these guys need to look weak right now. But I think they got through the match without any one of them losing anything.
No, and all 4 of these guys are extremely over. So it's the SmackDown's main event scene's in a good position right now. Especially after Cody wins, then Cody's going to go to SmackDown.
Yeah, he'll have to. Yeah.
Tribal Chief does it again. Fantastic.
Keeps the streak alive. I mean, at this point, we're going for Bruno.
We're past Hogan. Get Hogan out of here. Oh yeah, Hunter. Yeah, you thought you see Hogan yesterday. What happened? What happened to Hogan? I thought he was going to be there.
There was mixed signals.
No. Actually, Hogan is since he keeps flying to Japan and back, he's actually back in time, and he will be at the Rumble next week.
Yep.
You get it.
It was a good telematch. I look forward to Cody Roman.
Spoiler alert.
We will see whose Roman's championship match is at WrestleMania.
We're going to go into the next match. It was KO losing to Logan Paul.
I like the referee in that match.
The ref's reaction when he's counting and he sees the brass knucks on Kevin Owens, stops, points, and says, Kevin,
Oh yeah. The brat, like you can't do that.
That Regal would hide it. See, that just shows the lack of brains in Kevin Owens. Regal would have tucked that thing back in his trunks. Why did Kevin Owens do that?
Oh yeah,
That camera was in a perfect position.
Oh
so
yeah,
it
great.
was a
I will say this: ever since Bucky Beaver left, I will say WWE's camera work has gotten better.
I think it was very well done with the little distraction. You knew the brass knuckles were coming, and then you just see. I got to give credit to the ref because we've been talking about this because some of us have been watching AEW a little bit more. A ref's not supposed to be noticed unless they need a spot to be done. And I really appreciate these refs. I don't notice them during the match most of the time.
We're talking about you, Bryce.
They need to be addressed.
Rinsberg, you suck.
Yeah, Bryce Rinsberg, you are actually worse than Aubrey Edwards.
What can I say? Logan Paul does not miss. He has not had a bad match yet.
It is crazy. And as he claims, he said he might want to try a full-time thing. We'll see. I think he just means full-time until after WrestleMania. But I do kind of wonder where they're going with that because it's Logan Paul. Because I think Max and I said that LA Knight would probably make a great WrestleMania opponent for him.
Yeah.
I think that would be a good idea. And yeah, I gotta give it to him. Like, I wasn't a big fan when I heard he was coming over WWE, but he's done a great job and really taking it seriously. So, heck of a job. Done well with his heel character. So,
Logan, you gotta act like yourself. Just be yourself.
They could run this back. I don't know if they would run it back in Elimination Chamber or if this could be his WrestleMania feud. We'll see.
I think they've done a decent job of the story.
I actually care more about Kevin Owens now than I did a year ago. Because of the whole him and Sami Zayn and stuff. That's been good.
No complaints.
Yeah, I think Logan Paul's had a pretty good U.S. title run so far.
Yeah.
Now let's get into the main. What was the main event for the evening? Was the men's Royal Rumble. So none of us had the winner. Correct. We all picked CM Punk.
The only ones that were the two children that watched with us.
Yep, they were the only ones who won Cody Rhodes. I was dead sure it was going to be CM Punk winning, but hey, still enjoyed it. Still good.
When he hit the GTS at the end, I was like, oh no, I thought he was going to hit the GTS and fall out the ring. Pleasantly surprised. I saw a lot of people get mad about this Royal Rumble because, again, they didn't see so many surprises, and they said it was bad. I don't think it was because it had a lot of good wrestlers in it, and it also continued a lot of feuds, set up or continued some. We got another Jimmy J face-to-face. We are continuing with the Karrion Kross versus Bobby Lashley. The R-Truth storyline with the Judgment Day, which is hilarious again. And don't forget, my boy Ivar got some shine. He had a few good moments. And then Braun Breaker also was looking good out there.
I put him in the main roster. He was ready. He's been ready.
So he did a lot of good work during this. I feel like a lot of wrestlers got some good moments.
I also like that at the end, they kind of did the 07 Rumble, Shawn Michaels Undertaker, they kind of like CM Punk and Cody Rhodes have a nice little like singles kind of match a little bit where they like eliminate each other, so the fans got into that. All of us predicted the Final Four correctly, but so did most people online because you looked at the Royal Rumble and you just felt like these are the guys that have a main event focus. For Drew McIntyre, who knows what he goes, because now he got, I loved his face at the elimination, so he's kind of got that Shawn Michaels elimination now, to where he's like just devastated, so I'm very interested to see who he's going to feud with.
One of my favorite eliminations during this was the Crossroads to Shinsuke on the ropes. I thought that was pretty cool.
I don't want to talk about that.
You know he wasn't winning that, come on.
No, Anyway, we also had the main roster appearance of Braun Breaker, and I would love if they did Braun Breaker versus Gunther, that they kind of teased.
I mean, if anyone's going to break the reign.
Breaker. Yeah.
Make a Braun Breaker. That'd be cool. That'd be a good way to move Gunther then to the main event scene.
Yeah, and then you would instantly make Braun Breaker. He also eliminated Amos by himself.
Yeah, I just wish that wasn't during the countdown. I wish they did it for
I know. It should have been like the main focus. That was my only complaint.
One of my favorite parts was Jimmy Uso. Every time somebody beat on Jay, he would go over there and be like, yeah, no ye.
Another great moment was the R-Truth hot tag.
Oh yeah, he got that hot tag.
I love that Dominic tag. That was great.
I mean, the first tag in Royal Rumble history, probably.
This R-Truth stuff is absolute gold.
We'll see. When Damian came in and eliminated him, I thought he was gonna get up and be like to Damian, and wink at him or something like he's been doing. So coming over from him, Damian being mad at him because he cost him the match on Raw previously. So.
Oh, yeah, we didn't even talk about the surprise. One of the surprises being Andrade. We'll see where it goes. I'm assuming he'll be tossed in with the LWO.
That makes sense. Because he also didn't. Santos tried to have him join him, and he was like, "Nah, bro." And again, like I said, Royal Rumble is supposed to be starting stuff for WrestleMania. So now you've gotten some stuff for WrestleMania. You have Lashley's group versus the Final Test. What's it called?
This WrestleMania about to be 3 nights with how stacked it's going to be.
Yeah, so you got that already, and then you've also started building certain things that are like, okay, cool, like let's see where this storyline goes, instead of just throwing matches randomly together and be like, wait, why are these two feuding again? Why are these two fighting, or are we just throwing these two together?
Hey, you sound like someone in Jacksonville. That jest, anyway.
Mm-hmm. I think it was a good ending, and also obviously as Cody calling his shot, I think it ended great with Cody and Roman. Of you seeing Roman again saying to Cody like, "No, man, nah, you this title's still mine."
I'm glad we're not wasting our time with the which belt is he going to go for it, because it's obviously going to be Roman. So let's just go ahead and do that.
Yeah.
I liked the ending of the Rumble where when CM Punk knew he was about to get eliminated, he looked at Cody Rhodes like he was scared. So I thought CM Punk, I will give CM Punk credit for that. He did a good job. And his wrestling was mostly fine.
He looked in better shape to me than he did in AEW.
Yeah, he looked like he did put on a little bit of muscle, but we'll see.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, but not too rusty.
I will say another thing in Rumble that was good. Pat McAfee's elimination I thought was hilarious because he came in the ring with Amos, but he saw Amos essentially, and he did the Drew Carey thing and went back over. I loved how he quickly went back in the ring just to see, and then he left again.
I would say, good Royal Rumble. Like, I enjoyed it. I thought it was good.
Oh yeah.
I was fine with both winners. Like, again, both of the people won. I was fine with.
I honestly can't think of anybody that went into the Rumble and came out looking worse.
Nope.
But so
it was solid. All right, gentlemen. On a scale of like 1-10, where would you put this Royal Rumble?
I enjoyed it. I thought it was good. I need to rewatch it honestly, without screaming children.
I'm at an 8.5.
I was going to go about 7.5.
Honestly, I will judge. I usually wait to judge it based off what happens on the WrestleMania. So it's like, let's say you see Cody Rhodes win, but then loses to Roman. You're like, okay, so yeah, he won the Rumble, but he just immediately loses the title shot.
That would kill it. Yeah, on retrospect, it would.
It does kind of mean more the Rumble victory does if they win.
Mm-hmm.
So we'll see.
I can get with that.
I understand. I gave it so solid. I think it was a solid 7.75. So enjoyable, liked it. So yeah, that's our show for today. There's our Royal Rumble review. Let us know in the comments what you thought, how you liked. Are there any predictions you have for WrestleMania? And let us know if you all like these shows that we do. Again, the next one we probably won't do till WrestleMania. On a related note, don't forget, Vitamin J and Max are also doing their WCW versus WWF Monday Night Wars. I listened to every episode. But please check out the show. It's pretty good. They've been doing a lot of good work with that, and it will keep coming out. Also, check out our other shows. All right. Again, my name's Legacy.
And I'm Max.
I'm Bobby.
Bye, Jay.
And